It's easy to fall down a rabbit hole imagining what your favorite YouTubers might have done if they'd never joined the video sharing platform. Case in point, there's probably an alternate dimension where Jacksepticeye is headbanging to death metal somewhere.
I feel like there's this creative beast inside me that's been screaming to get out.
For every YouTuber who has chased their dreams with single-minded determination from the very start, there are just as many, if not more, who followed a different path before they began broadcasting to the masses. Sean Jacksepticeye McLaughlin is an example of the latter, as he originally pursued a very different passion before becoming known for his high-energy Let's Play videos and charity streams. While some of his longtime fans may be aware of his musically minded side, newcomers to his channel may be surprised to learn that Jacksepticeye is quite an impressive drummer, particularly when it comes to heavier music. Sure, Jacksepticeye has entertained viewers on several occasions with drum covers of popular metal songs, but these videos are not the only time he's made public use of this talent. In the early 2000s, before his rise to fame on YouTube, Sean McLaughlin was the drummer for a melodic death metal band called Razed to the Ground. According to information gleaned by some of Jacksepticeye's fans, the band's unusual name may have been chosen as a nod to Reaper, a band to which some of Razed to the Ground's members had previously belonged. In its short time together, the Irish metal band put out a single EP called Risen from the Ashes.
This is our album, Razed to the Ground, Risen from the Ashes. And then you have like the 4 tracks on the back.
Released by now-defunct indie label Death Cab, not to be confused with Death Cab, Razed to the Ground's EP featured 4 songs that showed off the band's aggressive sound. The album is full of melancholy lyrics, blistering guitars, heavy riffs, and the intense drumming technique that Jacksepticeye fans have come to know and love. A review posted to Sputnik Music gave particular props to Jacksepticeye's skills. McLaughlin's drums drive the pace and energy of the music, going from fast-paced insanity on Spit It Out to chugging and menacing on Your Freedom, My Burden. There's no doubt that these guys were capable songwriters and musicians. The reviewer only had a few minor knocks against the EP to note, pointing out that frontman Conan Hefferman's clean vocals are noticeably stronger than his guttural screams, and that a couple of the songs could be strengthened by at least one guitar solo. Overall, however, Jacksepticeye fans have welcomed this different side of their favorite YouTuber with open arms, even if it's not the kind of music they normally listen to. It's difficult to find a physical copy of the EP these days, although Jacksepticeye apparently has dozens of copies somewhere in his house. Thankfully for curious fans, all 4 songs have been uploaded to Spotify within the last few years. After years of listening to bootleg rips uploaded to the internet, fans finally have access to a streaming version with higher fidelity sound. To this day, some fans can't help but wonder what could have been. The band doesn't tend to be a regular topic of conversation, but Jacksepticeye has touched on his past with Razed to the Ground on a few occasions. Most notably, the group came up when a fan posted an old promo photo of the band on social media. Jacksepticeye was clearly overtaken by nostalgia, explaining this chapter of his life for the uninitiated. He quipped,
I played the those drums. Those are good times. I do not regret a single moment of any of those days.
He added, I had a great time with all of my friends. We had some pretty decent music for our age and our time and our friend groups because no one else was really playing heavy metal music, and the stuff they were playing was not nearly as good as the stuff we made. According to Jacksepticeye, he still keeps in touch with some of his old bandmates, who were his childhood best friends. Can you say Razed to the Ground reunion tour?